ITheir TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Good morning and welcome in. It is 5 o'clock. Rachel and Carson here with you. Ryan and Kate have the rest of the week off. It is Thursday, February 19th. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for waking up bright and early with us.
Always happy to be here, and some better weather news to deliver to you, Rachel, versus yesterday. Kind of messy, sloppy yesterday. Watch out. Even though we're not dealing with a ton of precipitation this morning, could find a few slick spots out there, even a little bit of patchy fog once again, too. Take a live look outside using our tower cam. First, over downtown Syracuse. More clouds than not right now, but overall pretty quiet picture near and south of Syracuse anyway. A bit of a different story up to the north. Few snow showers. There may even be a little bit of patchy freezing drizzle in some of this precipitation as well toward places like Oswego, Hastings, Williamstown, over near Vienna too. So in particular north of Syracuse, watch out for a couple slick spots that may slow you down early this Thursday morning. Temperature wise right now, low to mid 30s here across most of central New York, 33 in Syracuse, 32 in Fulton and Rome, a little bit colder up north, 27 in Watertown. Look at Saranac Lake, only at 14 degrees. Temperatures for today, not too bad, a little above average for this time of the year, despite the fact that I do think we're going to be socked in with the clouds for the most part for today. High temperatures, look at those, still climbing well up into the 30s to right around 40. Some spots low to maybe even mid 40s southwest of Syracuse out toward the Finger Lakes. We'll tell you how long this dry weather and how long this mild stretch of weather lasts coming up in the full Storm Team forecast in just a bit.
Storm Team meteorologist Carson Metcalf with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
5:12 is the time. Good Thursday morning once again, Central New York. Another live look outside for you, this time using our CAMV Skynet 9 camera up in the port city of Oswego. Not a terribly active weather picture here in Oswego, at least on this camera right now. But look at the radar picture. We do have a little bit of precipitation rolling on through. Not much in terms of precipitation here and south of Syracuse right now. Could be a patch or two of freezing drizzle. But up to the north of Syracuse, a little bit of snow shower activity. Could find a couple patches of light freezing drizzle in the mix here as well in the next couple of hours. To the east of Lake Ontario, near and just north and east of Oswego, out toward, say, Hastings, back into sections of northwestern Oneida, southern Lewis counties as well. This precipitation not going to last all day, I think. We're mainly dry here by about 7 or 8 o'clock this morning and dry from there on out, heading through the rest of the day. So we're watching for a couple patches of freezing drizzle, a little bit of light snow north of Syracuse. Also that potential for some areas of dense fog with us once again, in particular for areas south and west of Syracuse. Watch out for your travels take you toward places like Penn Yan, even down toward Ithaca and Cortland early this Thursday morning. Some of that fog may slow you down. Temperature-wise right now, low 30s. Temperatures kind of hovering here on the New York State Mesonet reporting sites within a couple degrees of freezing. So even if you're not seeing any active precipitation in your neighborhood right now, could be waking up to some slick spots, especially on untreated surfaces. So keep that in mind as you're headed out and about this morning. Despite the fact that I think we overall average out mostly cloudy in terms of our sky conditions for today, temperatures should still get a bit of a boost up into the 30s to near or just above 40 degrees. A mildest spot's going to be found to the south and west of Syracuse, Penn Yan, Waterloo, Auburn around 42. Look at Ithaca potentially cracking into the mid 40s as we head through later this afternoon. Temperatures close to 40 once again tomorrow before dropping back into more seasonable mid 30s as we head through the upcoming weekend. So a few patches of freezing drizzle, a little bit of light snow shower activity possible early this Thursday morning, but after again about 7 or 8 o'clock this morning, we are free and clear of precipitation, just socked in with a fair amount of cloud cover. Best chance going to be north of Syracuse for any intervals of sunshine, it looks like, as we head through this morning, right through the midday. And then by the afternoon, we're socked in with the clouds from north to south here, from Watertown to Syracuse to Binghamton and everywhere in between, but still precipitation chances remaining at a minimum. More in the way of clouds than not as we head through this evening. Still dry, though, as we head into the first half for 2/3 of the night, and then another kind of wintry mix of precipitation getting set to move in to begin the day on Friday. Mainly just seeing rain showers during the day toward places like Syracuse, but could start as a wintry mix, a little snow in the hills south of Syracuse, and in particular up toward the Tug Hill Plateau, Adirondacks, North Country, kind of snow and wintry mix at times heading right through the day tomorrow. Eventually we transition over to seeing all snow showers here as colder temperatures roll in tomorrow night. A couple lingering scattered snow showers possible into the early early part of the day on Saturday as well. Much of Saturday looking mainly dry from this vantage point. In terms of forecast snowfall tomorrow morning through tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Not much, of course, mainly rain close to Syracuse. Higher totals, though, could see a few inches of snow stack up on the Tug Hill Plateau. Another 1 to 3 inches of snow possible as we transition to, again, mainly snow showers tomorrow night in the hills south of Syracuse. Little to no accumulation, though, here in Syracuse during the day tomorrow and tomorrow night. Snow shower chances then on the rise once again. Temperatures in the mid-30s on Sunday.
Right now it is 5:50.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Just about over to 5 at 24 as we take a live look outside early this Thursday morning using our tower cam over downtown Syracuse. More clouds than not right now, but overall pretty quiet here in Syracuse. 33 degrees the current temperature, just a light east-northeast breeze, 10 miles per hour. Makes it feel a little bit colder, though, more like it's in the mid-20s. No fog to contend with here in Syracuse at this point, at least downtown or at the airport, but a little bit of patchy dense fog for areas south and west of Syracuse may slow you down in your travels early this morning. Also, what may slow you down in your travels, a few slick spots, untreated surfaces, roads, sidewalks. Make sure you take it slow as you step outside this morning, and also on those roads less traveled, if you will, as some of those could still be a little bit slick as temperatures are starting the day around freezing. We've got a little bit of snow shower activity, a little patchy freezing drizzle potentially in the mix as well, especially north of Syracuse, east of Lake Ontario. So in particular, spots like Oswego, Hastings, over to Camden, Vienna, near Rome as well. A few slick spots possible in particular in those areas to start the day. That lingering precipitation should be up and out of here by about 7 or 8 o'clock this morning. After that point, we are dry under mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures still climbing up into the 30s to near 40.
This is breaking news right now. We will have much more. Breaking news right now. We will have much more in the next 15 minutes. For now, we'll throw it over to Carson Metcalf for a look at the forecast. Hey, Carson.
Hey there, Rachel. Good morning to you. Good Thursday morning to everyone tuned in. We'll take you right to the radar picture and show you still a little bit of lingering precipitation this Thursday morning, especially north of Syracuse in the form of a few snow showers, but even outside of those spots, a few patchy areas of freezing drizzle not totally out of the question this morning either, so watch out for a few slick spots. The most persistent of that precipitation, though, again, just north of Syracuse, east of Lake Ontario, up toward places like Oswego, Hastings, out toward western Oneida County, Vienna, for example. A few snowflakes, couple of patches of freezing drizzle near you right now. Temperature-wise right now, low to mid-30s across central New York, 33 in Syracuse, right at the freezing point in Sodus, Fulton, as well as Rome and Cortland. Despite the fact that I think we'll see mainly dry conditions, mostly cloudy skies today, I do anticipate those high temperatures to still climb well up into the 30s to right around 40 degrees. We'll see how long we can hang on to these drier and milder conditions coming up in the full storm team forecast in just a bit.
Thank you, Carson. We'll begin in Boonville again.
Get your forecast first. Only on Eyewitness News.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Carson Metcalf with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
5:43, good Thursday morning once again, Central New York. Radar picture showcasing a few snow showers across parts of the area north of Syracuse, in particular from near Oswego over toward Pulaski, Camden, Vienna, Rome as well. Around this area and even across the rest of Central New York, could also find a few patches of freezing drizzle, light freezing drizzle as well. So watch out for that as we monitor a few slick spots potentially early this morning, but that precipitation should be rather short-lived. We dry on out just about completely after about 7 or 8 this morning. In terms of the visibility numbers, not as widespread of an issue, that fog anyway, as it was this time yesterday, but still some areas of patchy fog off to the south and west of Syracuse in particular may slow you down towards spots like Skaneateles as well as Ithaca. Again, a few slick spots on untreated surfaces likely this morning as well, because we've got temperatures starting right around the freezing mark across the stations of the New York State Mesonet. Those temperatures get a nice boost today, though, climbing well up into the 30s to right around or just above 40 degrees, despite the fact that I think skies are going to stay mostly cloudy heading through the day. Best chance for any intervals of sunshine we found this morning north of Syracuse. You see, we're socked in with the clouds by 7 o'clock, though. Any lingering snow shower, light patchy freezing drizzle activity should start to wind on down by that point. We're pretty dry thereafter through the late morning, early afternoon. More clouds than sunshine across central New York. A little bit brighter sky up toward places like Watertown, the Adirondacks, and the North Country. Mostly cloudy skies closer to Syracuse across central New York prevailing, but overall precipitation chances staying at a minimum for us as we head through the afternoon and into much of tonight as well. It's not until after midnight, well after midnight, for about 3 or 4 a.m. actually, early tomorrow that we start to find chances for precipitation on the rise once again as our next system gets set to roll on in. That's going to bring a lot of the area, just some plain old rain showers, including here in Syracuse. May start out as a little wintry mix or snow in the hills south, also toward the Tug Hill Plateau, the Adirondacks, parts of the North Country, the Mohawk Valley. Those areas could see that snow or areas of an icy wintry mix persist for much of the day tomorrow while we're dealing with just rain again closer to Syracuse and points south and west with those warmer temperatures again climbing into the 30s to right around 40 degrees. Some areas of rain, snow, wintry mix getting set to continue late tomorrow afternoon. We all transition to seeing chances for some snow showers as temperatures turn colder tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. A few lingering snow showers and flurries possible into Saturday, but overall trending drier here and staying mostly cloudy heading through the first half of the weekend. Could see anywhere from a light glaze to a tenth, maybe a little bit more than a tenth of an inch of ice in places like the Tug Hill Plateau out to the Mohawk Valley, parts of the Adirondacks, which could slicken things up as we head through the day tomorrow. In terms of snowfall accumulation during the day tomorrow, not much close to Syracuse, of course, mainly just seeing rain here, but a few inches of slush could stack up east of Lake Ontario toward the Tug Hill Plateau. As we all transition over to some snow showers tomorrow night, coating to an inch or so of accumulation Syracuse, Oswego, Fulton, back towards Sodus and Waterloo. The higher terrain south of Syracuse could pick up 1 to 3 inches of new snow heading through tomorrow night and early Saturday morning. Snow shower chances wind down Saturday, ramping back up, though, to close out the weekend on Sunday. This morning with temperatures again right around the freezing mark. Also dealing with a little bit of patchy fog, especially for areas south and west of Syracuse. May slow you down in places like Skaneateles and Ithaca early this morning. What else may slow you down? Watching the potential for a couple of areas of light patchy freezing drizzle. Also a few snow showers as well, particularly near and just north of Syracuse across parts of Oswego and Oneida counties. That lingering precipitation, though, is going to be rather short-lived. That should be up and out of here by about 7 or 8 o'clock this morning. After that point, mostly cloudy skies. Despite the fact that I think we see more clouds than sunshine across much of the area today. Temperatures, Rachel, still upper 30s to right around or just above 40. I think we'll take it.
I will definitely take it. Just anything double digits.
Yeah, it's great at this point.
Yeah. Hey, by this date in 1964, the Beatles continued to be all the rage in the United States. Over 1,000 pounds of a band.
YRTV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Welcome in. Good morning. It is 6 o'clock. We got Rachel and Carson with you. Brian and Kate had the rest of the week off. It is Thursday, February 19th. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for joining us.
Absolutely, and happy to bring some quieter weather news today.
That never happens.
Yesterday. Never usually happens when I'm in for Kate.
Yeah, you always bring like wild weather.
Funny how
it's
that
about
works.
time.
Yeah, right. So
yeah, she picks it.
I know, right? She plans way ahead.
Yeah.
Give Carson the bad weather. No. We do have, though, even though not a ton of active weather this morning, Rachel, a little bit of a patchy freezing drizzle socked in with the clouds, as you see in downtown Syracuse on our tower cam this morning as well. Also, some areas of patchy dense fog and even a few light snow showers, especially north of Syracuse. You see those on the radar picture right now toward places like Oswego, Hastings, over to Williamstown, Vienna, near and south of Rome. This precipitation going to be rather short-lived, as will that threat for a little bit of lingering patchy freezing drizzle. But nevertheless, watch your step this morning as you're headed out and about, as those surfaces going to be especially slick, especially those untreated ones and those roads less traveled too. Visibility numbers not too bad near and north and east of Syracuse, but we do have some areas of fog, especially to the south and west. May slow you down toward places like Skaneateles and Ithaca. 2 miles of visibility apiece in those spots early this morning. Temperatures low to mid-30s right now, but I do think despite seeing mostly cloudy skies today, temperatures will be well on their way into the upper 30s to perhaps around or just above 40 degrees. How long will these milder conditions stick around? We'll talk more about that on our next storm system on the way for tomorrow, coming up in just a bit.
Thank you, Carson. We start with breaking.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist meteorologist Carson Metcalf with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Thursday morning, once again, Central New York, just over to 6:11. Take a look at the current temperatures across the stations of the New York State Mesonet here across Central New York. Temperatures starting the day right around the freezing mark. So you want to watch your step. The sidewalks could be a little bit slippery. Your walkway, your driveway this morning, and also out on the roads, especially those untreated surfaces, likely a few slick spots there as well as we start out close to freezing temperature-wise this morning. Not much to show you in terms of precipitation on the radar. Could be a few patches of very light freezing drizzle across parts of Central New York, though, so watch out for that as well. We've also got a few snow showers lingering east and southeast of Lake Ontario across portions of Oswego and northern, northwestern Oneida counties as well. Even a few flurries starting to roll in to the Watertown area, too. This precipitation will be rather short-lived, should be up and out of here after about 7 or 8 o'clock this morning, and we are dry thereafter. On top of that, threat for some slick spots out there this morning. Also, areas of reduced visibility courtesy of some patchy dense fog, especially for areas south and west of Syracuse. May slow you down over toward places like Skinny Atlas and Ithaca, for example, down to 2 miles of visibility there right now. Again, we gradually mix out that fog. Keep the cloud cover, though, as we head through the day. And under those mostly cloudy skies, with just a couple intervals of sunshine possible north of Syracuse, I'm still thinking temperatures have a pretty good shot at getting up into the 30s to right around or just above 40 degrees. Through it all, those precipitation chances continue to wind on down. We hold on to the clouds as we head through this morning. Best chance for brighter skies, well, you got to travel up toward Watertown, Lowville, Ogdensburg, and Messina for those. But even there, afternoon, we will start to find cloud cover increase farther to the north. We are dry, we're quiet, fairly mild for this time of day, this time of year, 30s to near 40 by 5 o'clock later on this afternoon. We'll hang on to the cloud cover and those low precipitation chances through this evening, but then chances for precipitation start to increase once again as we head into the day on Friday. By this time tomorrow, starting the day, likely with some rain showers close to Syracuse, maybe some snow or a wintry mix in the hills south. We're also going to find some snow in areas of an icy wintry mix up toward the Tug Hill Plateau, the Mohawk Valley, parts of the North Country into the Adirondacks as well. While that's going to be the primary precipitation type snow and wintry mix in those spots, here in Syracuse Point south and west, likely staying mainly, if not totally, rain shower activity heading through the day on Friday. Rain, snow showers, some areas of a wintry mix continue into the evening commute time tomorrow, and then we all transition to a period of a few snow showers here with light accumulation possible heading through tomorrow night. A few lingering snow showers potentially to begin the day on Saturday, but overall a fair amount of dry time through the first half of the weekend. Could find some slick spots developing once again tomorrow. New ice accumulation could see upward of 1/10 of an inch, maybe a locally higher amounts up toward the Tug Hill Plateau, out toward the Mohawk Valley as well. In terms of snowfall, not much with mainly rain close to Syracuse during the day tomorrow. Could see a few inches of slushy snow accumulation up on the Tug Hill as we all transition to snow showers. 1 to 3 inches of snow possible in the hills south of Syracuse tomorrow night, going to an inch near Syracuse points north and west, back up toward the south shore of Lake Ontario by early Saturday morning. Again, a few snow showers may linger during the day on Saturday, but overall turning drier. Snow shower chances ramping up once again. Temperatures in the mid-30s once more on Sunday, turning colder, though, eventually next week. Rachel, look at those 20s returning by the time we get to Tuesday. Back to reality.
No.
I know. I don't like it either.
I was enjoying the 40s and 30s.
Let's hang on to it. Let's enjoy it as long as we can.
And I think Kate said yesterday, like, we're 30 days out from spring.
Yeah, we're close.
So that's, I don't like that.
I know, me neither. No. We'll just ignore it for now.
Yeah,
we'll
maybe it'll go away.
Right.
Okay, how about this? Our question of the day.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
6:25, good Thursday morning, Central New York. Starting out with another live look outside using our tower cam over downtown Syracuse. Mostly cloudy skies, but otherwise pretty inactive weather here in the Salt City anyway right now. 33 at the airport, northeast breeze, 7 miles per hour, though making it feel a little bit chillier, more like 27. That's the current wind chill value. Temperature starting out hovering right around the freezing mark here across the stations of the New York State Mesonet. So given that, watch your step as you're headed out the door this morning. Sidewalks, driveways, parking lots, and especially those untreated surfaces, untreated roadways, going to be a little bit slick this morning. Temperatures, again, right around the freezing mark right now. Got a few snow showers, too, on the radar picture near, especially just north of Syracuse, over parts of Oswego, and also Oneida County, so the north and east of Syracuse at this point as well. That will gradually fizzle. We should be pretty dry after about 7 or 8 o'clock this morning through the rest of the day thereafter. Despite the fact that skies should stay mostly cloudy, more clouds than sunshine today, temperatures, Rachel, how about that? Still in the 30s to around or just above 40. I think we'll take it compared to some of the numbers in store on the 7-day, like we were just talking about a few minutes ago.
Anytime. 30s, 40s.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Exactly. Hey, how about this? This date in 1964, the Beatles continued to be all the rage in the
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Carson Metcalf with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
6:42, good Thursday morning once again, Central New York. I want to start out with a look at the temperatures because they are very uniform this morning within a couple degrees of freezing here on the stations of the New York State Mesonet. So what does that mean for us? Well, of course, any previously wet, damp surface becoming a little bit icy. So watch your step, especially on your sidewalk, your walkway, driveway this morning, even on some of those untreated roads, a few slick spots potentially early today. Radar picture showcasing not much in terms of precipitation. Could still be a couple of areas of patchy freezing drizzle in spots. Also a few snow showers just north and east of Syracuse, across parts of eastern Oswego County, but in particular down toward Oneida County near Rome and Utica right now. Those will continue to fizzle here as we head through the next couple of hours. On top of that, we also have some areas of patchy dense fog to contend with once again, in particular south and west of Syracuse, Skinny Atlas, down toward Ithaca, Penn Yan as well. They're down to 3/4 of a mile of visibility. That may slow you down in those spots south and west of Syracuse over the next couple of hours. High temperatures for today as we gradually dry things on out. We do keep a good deal of that cloud cover. Best chance for some intervals of sunshine going to be north of Syracuse. And through it all, even with more clouds than sunshine, temperatures should still manage to sneak up into the upper 30s to around or just above 40. Here we are on Timecast. By the top of the hour, lingering snow showers, areas of patchy freezing, light drizzle continuing to wind on down. By lunchtime, we're dry, we're quiet, mostly cloudy skies across much of the area, though. Best chance for some brighter conditions by that point going to be up toward Watertown, the Adirondacks, and the North Country. But even there, cloud cover should continue to increase as we head through the afternoon. We're dry, we're quiet overall across central and northern New York. That stays the case as we head through most of tonight, but then very late tonight after 3 or 4 in the morning into the day on Friday, our next system rolls on in. For many of us near and south and west of Syracuse, it's going to bring us mainly rain showers. Could start out as a bit of snow or wintry mix in the hills south of Syracuse, places where I anticipate snow and wintry mix to be the predominant precipitation types. Spots like the Tug Hill Plateau up into parts of the North Country, down into, say, the Mohawk Valley as well, heading through the day on Friday. Again, here in Syracuse, mainly just seeing some rain showers at times through the day tomorrow. Rain, snow areas of an icy mix continue into late tomorrow afternoon before we all transition over to a few snow showers and light accumulation heading through tomorrow night. A couple lingering flakes possible at times, but overall turning drier as we take it into the day on Saturday. By the way, things could get a little bit slick out there, especially Tug Hill Plateau out through the Mohawk Valley up into sections of the Adirondacks with 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulation, perhaps a little bit more as we head through the day tomorrow. That's the ice accumulation. What about snowfall? Not much by 7 p.m. tomorrow for most, including here in Syracuse, again with mainly rain, not going over to snow until after 5 or 6 o'clock here in Syracuse. And we've got the chance for a few inches of snow to stack up on the Tug Hill Plateau during the day tomorrow. Snow totals up that way into the Adirondacks, 3 to 6+ inches by the time you wake up and start the day Saturday. South of Syracuse, across the higher terrain, 1 to 3 inches there. Here in Syracuse, back up toward the south shore of Lake Ontario, coating to 1 inch of fresh snow, all told tomorrow night into early on Saturday morning. Again, snow shower chances linger, but they go down during the day Saturday, rising back up again on Sunday. Temperatures in the mid-30s over the weekend.
Okay, thank you, Carson. Let's answer our question of the day now, and with one last look at your forecast.
Rachel, thanks very much. At 6:56, we're starting the day with temperatures right around the freezing mark here in central New York. Take a look at the stations of the New York State Mesonet, right around 32 degrees, give or take a degree or two. So watch your step this morning. Likely your sidewalk, walkway, driveway may be a little bit slippery, and also on untreated roads, especially a few slick spots this morning. So keep that in mind. A radar picture not showing much in terms of precipitation. Could be a couple of flakes in the air just north and east of Syracuse, especially over portions of Oneida County right now. That's not really going to amount to much of anything, and lingering precipitation will continue to kind of wind on down and fizzle here as we head through the next hour or two. After we get past, say, 8 a.m., I think we're dry. Mostly cloudy skies today, though, but despite the fact that we're going to see more clouds than sunshine, temperatures today should still manage to climb well into the 30s, if not to near or just above 40, especially near and south and west of Syracuse. Look at Auburn, for example, 42 today, 43 in Waterloo and Penn Yan, 44 degrees, despite seeing those mostly cloudy skies down in Ithaca. We're quiet this evening and for much of tonight. Then our next system gets set to roll on in after about 3 or 4 a.m. tomorrow. It's going to be with us through the day, bringing mainly rain to places like Syracuse, points south and west, and likewise back up toward the south shore of Lake Ontario. But some areas of an icy, wintry mix, possible even some snow for the Telge Hill, Mohawk Valley, North Country, and Adirondacks. We'll watch it closely, Rachel.
And we'll have much more on WSYR Plus, the morning news at 7 a.m. Join us there.